Alright, so this is continuing the air signs. On to the Geminis. I got some Gemini in my chart. I was kind of surprised when I seen that. I think my mom's a Gemini, too. I mean, I should probably look into... Because I just know, like, the air signs are usually a lot in their heads, and I think that's a lot where my anxiety used to lay. But that's, like, one of the only signs in my astrological chart I haven't really looked into. But I know Geminis are good people. My mom's a good person. She just... You know, everyone has their own issues. Doesn't mean that I don't love my mom, though. Just kind of bent this card a little bit. Sorry about that. Even when you throw out the manual, I guess it doesn't really matter, right? But... Alright, well, we got Gems for the Friday... September 21st. Got the Chariot. That one's trying to come out. See, everyone's getting the Knight of Pentacles. So far, I've only pulled 3 cards, and these are all really good cards so far. I mean, the first position card is, you know, not the best, but I'll get into it. And again, like, the reason that I, like, just kind of randomly zone out and talk about stuff while I'm shuffling is just to quiet my mind. Your intuition runs from your subconscious. You don't want to overanalyze the cards, so I try not to really pay attention to them until they're all out. So I know there's people out there that do, like, 1-card readings and stuff, but it's all about, it's all about the context, you know, like, I don't know how people do, like, single card readings. I would rather do, like, a spread or whatever, but obviously I'm not doing a traditional spread. I don't do traditional spreads. I was encouraged to throw out the manual, so when I first got into tarot, I was all about the spreads, but it's not about the spreads. It's about what the message from the cards is telling you, you know? Alright, Geminis. Need 3 more cards for the Geminis. Just wanted to come out. 2 more for the Geminis. Here's another one. 3 of staffs, wands. I never got the, you know, 3 of wands, just because, like, depending on the tarot deck, like, these are staffs, like, it's pretty big for a wand, you know? I'm not judging. Oh, there it is. It's a tower. So we got it on the bottom. Bottom we have the 4 of cups. No, that's a 6 of cups, sorry. I kinda got taught the whole, like, I can't remember what you call it, the Roman numerals? Yeah, the Roman numerals. They taught us that in school, in public school, and I'm trying to brush back upon that. But what do we got for the Geminis? Like, it feels like you're not really satisfied. Like, it seems like you're feeling lonely. Like, it feels like you got everything that you need. And you're definitely ready to move forward for something. Like, the Chariot speaks a lot. There's a lot of different messages in this card. You know, there's not a lot of cups in this reading, but there is cups. So, I mean, it feels like, yeah, like, you definitely... the Gemini is definitely... You know, you're feeling like you're in the right spot, but there's still something missing from your life. You got the stability, you got the self-love, you're definitely ready to move forward on something. Like, there's definitely, you know, the Pentacles Earth signs are, it's the slowest moving energy in the deck, but it's slow and methodical. As an earth sign, I can tell you straight up, that is exactly what we are. Slow and steady wins the race. So, I mean, whatever you're trying to pursue here, it feels like you're definitely moving through with passion. And it seems like you have a lot of support from others around you. And, like, the Ten of Cups, like, you're definitely moving towards something that, is emotionally satisfying. I mean, you're going to have to use discernment. You're going to have to use your intuition. I mean, focus forward. Never focus back. And I'm not saying don't focus back as on, like, you got to leave everybody that you care about behind. But it's like, I'll use the example with my mom, like, we've had a lot of rough patches, but, I can't really look back on the past of, like, how things used to be, like, in my childhood, it was not the best childhood, like, I mean, a lot of us don't have the best childhoods, but essentially, the stuff that happens in our past can block us from our future, so we gotta, you gotta use your intuition, you gotta go inside and, realize the dualities of life, like, without the light, there can be no, or without the darkness, there can be no light, so you gotta take life with the good and the bad, and a lot of times the bad has, like, there's lessons there to be learned, and I think that's how a lot of us sabotage ourselves, is that we're not learning the lessons. But it seems like, it definitely feels like Gemini, like, you learned some lessons here. Like I've explained in other readings, like, every reader's different, but, like, they view the Tower as, like, a bad thing. This is usually something that comes and shakes up your life. Usually Tower moments are fated moments as well, so, I mean, you can't really escape fate. You can try, trust me, you can try, but it's not going to work. But it definitely feels, whatever shake up that you had, it was, you're on the right path. Like, it feels like there's somebody that you love very much. And, like, you're recognizing the kindness to that person. I don't know if you're kind of doubting the kindness of a person or something. Maybe you weren't sure of somebody. But it definitely feels like you're kind of seeing, the brighter side of things, See if we can get an overlying message for the Geminis. Anything else Gemini needs to know for Friday? Friday the 21st. If I wasn't doing this daily, I would probably just lose track of what day it was, but yeah, definitely. I mean, this came up in the reading for the Libras too, like, this is definitely a relationship. So, I mean, like, if you're not happy, you feel like you're ready, then move forward, man. Get yourself out there. Focus on your passions in life, and, like, there's roadblocks, there's speed bumps in life, but I mean, that's the thing. You gotta push through, never think that you're not good enough. If people don't think you're good enough, I mean, that's on them, not you, like, we're all trying to be the best versions that we can of ourselves, but the thing to realize is that, we are all lovable, we are worthy of love, and, the love starts with ourselves, for sure. I mean, without self-love, we can't truly love another, because that means that we're lacking something inside and we're trying to, get outside acceptance or whatever, you can't be all in kind of thing. So, I mean, that's really all I got, Gem. So, I mean, peace for now, and we'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.